Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the new homestead, or welcome to the new homestead. So it occurred to me I've never done a what's in my pack thing for an upcoming trip. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm not very good at these because the reason I haven't done them. I'm just going to highlight some of the things I normally take on a backpacking trip. I got one coming up. It's not a very long one. It's really more of a camping trip, but I'm going to show you some things, and so let's get started. Okay, so first and foremost, I have my Dream Hammock Sparrow. This thing is the best hammock I've ever used. I enjoy it immensely. I have 3 of them. Oh, I have 2 sparrows and a raven. But this solid piece of equipment, I sleep so comfortably in these, and I really enjoy using it. That's the hammock. And I've got it in a Dyneema sack. Look how awesome that is. The next item that I also really enjoy is this bundled mess right here. This is my Hammock Gear Fiber Palace, 12-foot long. I think the walls are 7.5 feet. So just a lot of coverage for rain. As you know, it rains every time I hammock camp. So that's why I opted for this. Very expensive, but it's well worth the money to me. So I got that. That's for my shelter. The next couple of pieces are insulation. This is, I have a few different top quilts, but this is my Z-Packs quilt that I got a very long time ago. This is like one of my first top quilts. And I had them, I think it's $8.50, and I had them stuffed more in the foot. It's got a sewn foot box. Very light. This is 20 degrees. Really enjoy using this, especially during the transition or shoulder season. So for my underquilt, let me get that for you. I have a Hammock Gear 3/4. I believe this is also, I think this is 30 degree, but this one has got their new design on it. You can see right there, it's kind of like a camo design. I use 3/4 until it gets really cold, and then I have a 20 degree. Is it burrow? Yeah, I think it's a burrow. I have a 20 degree. So I use that. For my stove and pot, I normally will use, or I'm excited to use, I should say, the Fire Maple Petrol. And I have the FMS 116T stove from them as well. And I really enjoy the fact that I can stuff all of this stuff in it, which is hard to unlock. But I can get a bunch of stuff in this thing. And I want to show you a stove. That's why I'm trying to open it. Yeah, here's the stove. Love that stove. I use it all the time. And another reason I like this combination is because this fits real nicely into the inset there. And so you get really good wind coverage. So yeah, that's why I like this combo. It's very light too. So that's my stove. For my pillow, I have the Cedar Summit Eros Pillow Premium Deluxe. Big pillow. I don't really even use a pillow under my head. I use a pillow under my knee for the calf bridge. And but it helps me get a good night's sleep. I really enjoy it. That's that. I also can't fail to mention Hilltop Packs Diddy Bag. Love it. It's what I keep my poo-poo kit in when I go to poo-poo, which I never do. For a saw, if I'm using a saw, I'm not using one on this trip because it's such a short distance. I will use the Silky Big Boy. And I was influenced to buy this by Jeremiah Stringer. Saw his at a meetup one time, and I'm like, gotta have it. So this is what I use now. That's about the basics. I mean, there's other things that I bring based on where I'm going, based on a lot of factors. But those are the basics that I try to bring every time. Like I said, this upcoming trip is a short one, so I don't have to bring a lot. I can keep some of it in the truck and come back to the truck if I need. But there's my first official what's in my pack. Hope you've enjoyed it. If I get good comments on this, I'll do another one for another trip, but gotta start somewhere. Anyway, get out there and explore. We'll see you later. Peace.